how to build response potential. In this video, you will learn a very simple trick that can significantly increase your charisma. It will make you a much more pleasant conversational storyteller, even if the content of your story isn't all that interesting. And this trick is based on where specifically you put pauses inside your story. This works even if you aren't telling a proper story, if you're just talking like a regular human. Our brains don't like unfinished business. We don't like open loops. We need closure when something happens unexpectedly. Consider that we think in what can be described as atomic thoughts. The word atom comes from ancient Greece and it means unsplittable, the tiniest piece of stuff that exists. This is why back when they split the atom, it literally meant splitting the unsplittable. Now, what does that mean for us, dear viewer? We tend to have atomic-like thoughts. Thoughts where it's hard to only think half a thought. And consider that the sentences we speak, the linguistic structures that we use, are outwardly expressed versions of our internal thoughts. Consider this sentence. I ate a sandwich. Subject, verb, object. If we split the object from the verb, it doesn't sound like it's a big deal. I ate. I ate works on its own, so it doesn't create any response potential. But consider this sentence. I chased a rabbit. If I say only I chased, you're kind of left hanging. What's the difference between the two sentences? I ate a sandwich. I chased a rabbit. Ate or eat is an intransitive verb. It does not require an object. But chase is a transitive verb. It needs an object. So when you put a pause between a transitive verb and an object, your listeners won't know what to do with the pause because they'll be left hanging, waiting for the object that completes the transitive verb. It's like their brains will be frozen, waiting for the other half of the atomic thought. They'll be waiting for the object that needs to go with the verb. So whenever speaking sentences, be on the lookout for any place where you can put a pause that will create a split in an atomic thought. This is pretty easy, pretty intuitive once you get the hang of this. Now, what should you be doing during these pauses? Look around at the people you are talking to with dazzling eye contact. Also, specifically, don't put pauses where people normally put pauses, which is at the end of a sentence where the period goes. Here are some sentences with some normal, uninteresting pauses. Yesterday, I was hungry. I went to the store. I wanted to buy a sandwich. Now those same sentences with some atomic pauses put in. Yesterday I was hungry, so I went to the store to buy a sandwich. But outside the store I saw a kangaroo who was juggling 3 bowling balls. So I asked the guy inside the kangaroo suit what the deal was, and he said he was doing some marketing for a brand new bowling alley. That's pretty much it. Put in these atomic pauses between transitive verb and object where people least expect them. Split the atomic thoughts in their brain so people will be forced to pay attention to you while you're speaking. Leverage some crazy, dazzling eye contact where the pauses are. Practice this technique, have a lot of fun, and you will be a conversational superhero in no time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. To learn more, please visit mindpersuasion.com.